Oh lads, hope you're well. They say reinventing yourself is possibly the hardest thing there is to do, and from a psychological point of view, that is absolutely correct. This is because, especially by the time you get to my age, in my mid-20s, your thoughts and belief systems are so deeply ingrained. Your views on the world are built up, and your views on your personality are built up on years and decades of reinforcement and experience. Although it is one of the hardest things to do, it's not impossible. And today I wanted to go through a few steps on how you can begin to start this process. The first point, and by far the most important, is to drop your ego. Have you ever heard the saying when it comes to addiction that the first step is to admit you have a problem? That's exactly the same when it comes to changing your personality. For example, if you want to become better at studying and be a better student, if you have a belief system that says, I'm already a good enough student, when really you know you're not going to let yourself change because your ego is telling you, I'm good enough as I am. And because of that belief system, you're not going to be able to change. If you come with the point of view of, okay, I can admit I'm not good enough at studying at the moment, I'm not putting enough work in, I need to change, that is the first step in being able to actually create and move towards the changes that you want. My second piece of advice would be think of the person you want to become and work backwards from there. A lot of people say don't think too many steps ahead, take one step at a time, and in a lot of cases that is good merit, but if you don't have an end goal, it's very hard to think of what that next step's going to be. On a similar note, every action you take and every step you should be leading towards that end goal. The way I heard someone put it is, this action that I'm doing now, is this an action that the person I want to be would take? For example, I am seriously trying to reboot my YouTube channel. I know from that, as I've mentioned before, that I need to lose a bit of weight. So when I'm drinking water and going for walks, I'm not just drinking water and going for walks for the sake of it. I'm drinking water of going for walks because that will help me lose weight, which will help me look better on camera, which will help me for my YouTube channel. This mentality also helps you stop wasting so much time because every action you're taking should have a purpose to it. The final point I'd make on this is block out what your friends, family, and whatever say. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because when you go through changes, especially as a man, when you try to kind of totally reinvent who you are, if you're someone who maybe wasn't popular at school and you want to be more of that popular social person, you're going to get a lot of people say, oh, you're just being something you're not, he's faking it, he's this, he's that. And to an extent, they're not wrong, because at the moment, that isn't who you are. But if you stick in that mentality of the labels other people have given you, you're never going to be able to grow and change into that person that you potentially want to be. So to go over and recap what we've spoken about so far, drop your ego, admit there's something that you're not good at and that you need to work on. 2, think of the person you want to become and work backwards from there in terms of forming steps that will get you to that stage. 3, every action you take should be in pursuit of that singular goal. Don't do things without a reason for it, no matter how small, no matter how trivial. And 4, ignore what people say. Don't listen to the people that are trying to hold you back. It's human nature. They're not doing it to be mean. I'm not saying ignore them to be mean. It's the way things are, and you're not going to change if you don't work with it. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I'm sure you've noticed that I've tried a slightly different style here and being more short, sharp and concise. That has come from feedback that I've got from people watching the channel. Let me know what you think about it. If I've gone too quickly, if I'm shouting too much, if I'm not shouting enough, let me know either way, because it really helps me improve this channel for you guys. If you did find any use in what I said and the information I've given, please do consider liking, subscribing. As always, comment any other additional thoughts you have below, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care lads.